Here's Daniels. Outside Young. And Clark, for these two teams, a lot of their action runs through the front court.
You're exactly right, B.A., and I think that's where the game's going to ultimately be decided. I mean, we have to see which set of these bigs is going to impose their will, not just offensively, but defensively, too.
Well, Grant, when you think of Jamal Murray and all he's been through, health is of utmost importance for him.
Oh, extremely important, B.A., because when Murray is healthy, he's a lethal player and a huge part of this team's success.
On the floor, Murray is electrifying. I mean, he delivers relentless effort, and it keeps his whole squad energized and engaged.
Nuggets on D. A shot from the high post. Here's Capella. Second shot opportunity.
I think he's trying to do too much. He's not playing within himself. 2 fouls in less than a minute. He's got to turn it back a little bit, dial himself down.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, Grant, aside from making the East Finals in 2021, how would you assess Trae Young's teams?
Well, they're always solid offensive teams. But Trae is the type of player that you need to surround with defensive-minded guys, and he hasn't really had that. Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. The drive by Porter. Uses the glass on the layup.
Like a lot of players, Porter Jr. is at his best when he's playing downhill, playing with speed, attacking the rim.
Young from long range. Ooh, stolen by Murray.
Team second.
Here's Jokic. The rebound by Atlanta.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again. Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there.
It's the best way to do it, as long as you don't get teed up for it.
Gordon can't hit.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Outside Young. And stolen by Jokic. Back come the Nuggets on the run. For the finish. And Gordon with the big finish.
Hey, and we all know Gordon's a terrific jammer now. He loves throwing it down.
Here's Johnson. Here's Capella. And there's 2. Work on the glass, paying off that time.
Activity on the glass. That's a possession that could have gotten away from them.
Murray. Capella with a rebound. And 6-man, a common term in basketball, has a unique meaning for the Atlanta Hawks, Grant.
Yeah, it's the name of their fan base. Extremely loyal and passionate, and they've swayed the outcome of games.
The 3 from Rizashea. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
Rizashea does things with the ball in his hands that not many of these rookies can do.
Grant, the Denver Nuggets have been on quite the run here in this window of time.
Yeah, B.A., it's all working for Denver in recent years. This is a well-constructed team that they play as a unit, and it makes it so difficult to try to get the best of them.
Gordon with it, and it's Niang picking him up. Gordon can't hit. The Hawks lead by 7. Knocked away. Stolen by Jokic. Fast break. Here come the Nuggets. Shot is good by Gordon.
It's never easy in the NBA, folks. I mean, great job by Gordon to just dismiss the contact and still score.
Pass to Rizashea. Goes up on the baseline. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, I did have a chance to talk with head coach Quinn Snyder. As you might expect, he's got his hands full on how to deal with Nikola Jokic. Coach explained so much of their offense runs through him. He's always operating with the ball in his hands. We'll need to do our work early. Don't let him get comfortable when he has the ball. No doubt about it, the Joker is the cog in this offense. Brian?
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Well, Clark, you look at Denver's lineups. They have a lot of size on this team.
Yeah, I tell you what, it's kind of the polar opposite of small ball, B.A. I mean, with Jokic in the middle and a lot of length on the wings and in the backcourt, too, this is a growing trend in the league as I see it.
1:09 left in the first. The ball's knocked loose. Back to man. Fires the three. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Atlanta leading by 4. Down low. Here's a Kongwu. Second chance effort. Oh, the dunk by a Kongwu.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
It's tipped. Here's Watson. Here's Najee. Bufkin with a rebound. LeVert outside. There's the triple. Offensive board. Up and over Porter. And so it's Atlanta with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. They've done a great job. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Hawks.
Well, I like how focused they've been on getting the opposition into foul trouble, as well as coming through at the free throw line.
Picked it. Here's Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
Fast break points are a lot about hustle, and Porter Jr. does not hold back in getting up and down the court.
Yep, that one's good.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Here's Najee. Off target with the 3. Atlanta leading by 6. Bufkin. And you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Brad. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, B.A., I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches, but the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run, and honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down the court like that.
Westbrook with the miss. And Atlanta with possession here. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. Pass to Daniels. Capella with it. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Capella with the jam.
How about the force from Clint Capella? When he's got good position inside, he's throwing it down.
Here's Šarić. And that one hits the back iron.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
KBA, the Hawks are figuring it out. Coach Quinn Snyder said, growth isn't linear. We want to just keep improving. The players have bought in. They're working. They're practicing hard, hitting the film. Everybody has been absolutely coachable. I think we're learning. Guys, it's all about the journey here.
Yeah, I'm trying to take that next step. That's how it's done. Thanks, Allie.
Yeah, they've been pretty careless so far, racking up a number of fouls in very little time.
Ooh, stolen by Murray. Fast break. Here come the Nuggets. Here's Westbrook. And that time also a missed shot. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. They've only given up 2 points this quarter.
Yeah, get used to seeing that. Shea will be nailing threes for many years to come.
Now a timeout called by Denver. Nuggets trail by 16. Pass to Najee. From the top of the key. The rebound by Atlanta.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Offensive rebound. Tries again. Here's Porter. And finally they hit one. Porter's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, the mechanics of Porter Jr.'s shot are just so efficient. Almost automatic. Gets the ball and puts it right up into the shooting pocket.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Porter. Nuggets on D's. It's a 14-point game. Ooh, stolen by Murray. Denver shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And, you know, there was plenty of blame to go around for that. I mean, it wasn't just 1 or 2 guys. I mean, for the most part, the entire team struggled.
And that's good as he hits both shots. Here's Atlanta now. They're on a 12-4 run. Outside Young. Pass to Johnson. Over Murray. Back to Johnson. Good. Johnson's got 6 points.
Really good passing wing. Shea isn't a ball stopper. He really looks for his teammates. Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
And left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Here's Young. Here's Capella. And they get it back.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
To the right side. Here's Westbrook. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray.
One thing you can count on with Westbrook, he is always in attack mode. That's 24/7.
And it's Capella with the jam.
Oh, I like how Capella stays one step ahead of the posse on defense. Has a real good sense of body control.
Here's Daniels. Outside Young. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Off the left rim and out. Nuggets trail by 14. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Westbrook with the miss.
And they've won the battle on the board so far, and the scoreboard reflects that.
Boy, the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy.
And there's the lob. The steal. Murray for 3. And we've reached halftime in this one. The Hawks on top. They lead by 14. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Nuggets trail by 14. Rejected by a Kongwu. Here's LeVert. Finished off the break. LeVert's got his first points in this one.
And LeVert knows exactly where to go in transition. Incredibly quick in the open floor.
And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Atlanta leading by 16. Right wing. No one near him. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in.
And the way LeVert moves the ball, it's all about doing what's best for the team from his eyes. Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
Man, was there a guy more fit to run that 2023 team than Murray?
I don't think so, Brian. I mean, think about what Murray did. After coming off an ACL injury, he leads them to the finals along with Jokic and the rest of his teammates, and he went off in every playoff series. Tough shots, clutch shots, timely shots. Incredible stuff by Jamal Murray.
You won't often find Gordon in the mid-range, but he cleverly capitalizes on an opening.
Bufkin with the bucket.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Here's Jokic. Misses the layup.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
And it's in there. Bufkin's got 7 points.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
And when healthy, LeVert is a problem. A multi-dimensional guard who can score, pass, and rebound at an impressive clip.
It's his first trip to the line. He hits the second from the line. Now a timeout called by Denver.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
And so Murray will bring it up for Denver. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
And, you know, right there in that instance, you could see where Murray was able to take advantage of his size in that situation.
2 shots.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Atlanta leading by 21. Here's LeVert. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. LeVert's got his second basket.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Bufkin, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And George Niang gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Murray's shot is good.
He's got a well-rounded game. Murray can score from just about anywhere. And the more points he gets inside, the more space he gets outside.
Gordon with a steal. Back come the Nuggets on the run. That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. Here's Niang. Here's a Kongwu. Another shot. And he sinks the layup. The Kongwu's got 10 points in the game.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
Niang. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Murray with it. And it's man picking him up. LeVert with a rebound. Atlanta leading by 21. And while Nikola Jokic has lots of years left in this league, He's already an all-time great, Grant.
You know, B.A., not many guys have won multiple MVPs and a title, but Jokic has already accomplished so much. And with his size and skill set, Jokic can be elite for a long time and add to that impressive resume.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian, NBA Commissioner Adam Silver is highly encouraged by the growth of the game. He said, in addition to being the fastest growing sport in the world, we are the #1 participation team sport in the United States. Boys and girls are playing basketball in record numbers. Love to hear it, Brian.
No doubt. The game's in a great place right now, Allie. Thank you. And it's a Kongwu off the drive.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Oh, the dunk by a Kongwu!
Boy, LeVert's showing you his unselfishness there. I mean, if you're open, he loves getting you the ball.
The putback. It's good on the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
.26 seconds left in the third quarter. Niang outside. 6 on the shot clock. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the pump fake. And here we go. The Nuggets on the fast break. And Gordon with the big finish.
You know, it's clear that Gordon is one of the best dunkers in the game. Always looking to bring the thunder.
And the call will be against Nikola Jokic. That's his 3rd foul so far. Inside. Oh, the dunk by a Kongwu!
He was grabbing the rim to extend the hang time.
Hey, maybe making sure the landing was kinder than the takeoff.
Yeah, right. I don't know how much weight that carries.
And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Atlanta on top, running away with this one.
62. The Nuggets, 39.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. Atlanta leading by 23. LeVert outside. Niang outside. The 3 is up. Knocks down the long J.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Tries to keep it alive. And they recover it.
And, you know, I know his teammates appreciate the energy. Nice job to keep that possession alive.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
Look to me like just a frustration foul. Really kind of sums up the game they're having in general.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off.
Boy, both ends of that play, guys, were fantastic.
Outside Young. Pass to Capella. No good there. Excellent defense there from Watson. Brown's shot is good.
I like that. Punch it inside. You usually end up with a good shot and or get fouled.
And out of bounds. Denver will have it.
Boy, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced errors.
He's a show. His second. Team first.
And we played through about a minute here in the 4th. And a miss there off the inbound. They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
Here's Capella. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Capella's got 4 points in the quarter.
And that's the growing confidence from Capella, showing he's capable of adding to his game over time.
How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambled.
Pass to Johnson. The kick out to Young. Back to Johnson. Just 4 to shoot. Capella can't get it to go.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
And it's Watson missing. They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
You know, we can't measure heart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
And here's Šarić for 3. The rebound by Atlanta. Pass to Daniels. Screen by Capella. Left side Johnson. To the paint. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Assertive play. He attacks the miss and sends it home.
I think we can say that shot is well within his range.
Yeah, let's hope so.
Yeah, and especially when he caps it off with the steady one-hand jam.
Screen by Capella. Young with it. Picked up by Šarić. Here's Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
Nice recognition that time from Capella, aggressively rolling to the bucket after setting the screen.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
You want to take away the shooting of Young, but in the pick and roll, Trey can dish it effectively.
Out of bounds, it'll be Hawks ball.
Out of bounds. Nuggets substitution. Nikola Jokic.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth.
Michael Porter Jr.
Now here's Young. Screen by Capella. Oh, there's the alley. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Hawks.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And so Murray will bring it up for Denver. Here's Porter. It's rebounded by Rizache. And Atlanta has possession. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Porter's shot is off.
It seems like every miss ends up in his hands. He's been unreal.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
And that's an intentional foul.
And you know what? We'll give them some credit for battling today, but this one is just about over.
Simply delaying the inevitable here. I mean, at this point, even if they miss the free throws, there's not enough time left.
On the wing, Daniels. Pass to Capella. Buries it down low.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
Outside Young. Puts up a three. Can't connect. And so it's Atlanta easily grabbing this one, showing that